I'm Matt.
And I'm Becca, and this is your tech news update.
This week we've got news that talking is going out of fashion, iPhone peripherals becoming obsolete, and the latest in high-tech air assault. But first, Microsoft is sticking up for women coders.
An inquisitive coder has discovered something that left Microsoft red-faced recently. Deep in Microsoft's Hyper-V virtualization project was the string B16B00B5. Why were they embarrassed? Well, if you squint a bit, it sort of looks like it's saying big boobies. A childish joke by a Microsoft employee perhaps, but to its credit, Microsoft is taking it very seriously indeed. Dr. Robert Garrett, speaking for Microsoft, explained why it was such a big deal. Puerile sniggering at breasts contributes to the continuing impression that software development is a boys' club where girls aren't welcome. How grown-up of him. Well done, Microsoft.
The way we communicate is evolving. Now that pretty much everybody has a mobile phone, oddly, it seems that we are using them less and less for phoning people. Texting is now the more popular way of communicating, with 58% of people using text on a daily basis, while only 47% of people are making calls daily. The change is most likely due to the number of smartphones being used. Now 38% of adults own one, and 11% are using tablets. All of that has led to a 5% drop in the number of telephone calls made.
The best known smartphone has got to be the iPhone, and the most talked about phone has got to be the iPhone 5. Despite Apple staying tight-lipped about it, it doesn't stop the rumour mill churning away. This week's topic of conversation is the possibility that the 30-pin dock connector is going to disappear. This may be to comply with industry moves to create a single charging standard, but it has accessory makers and owners in a tizzy, because it could make older accessories obsolete. A competing theory suggests that it will ship with an adapter, so the panic may be for nothing. But trying to predict what Apple will do next is usually a thankless task.
Only a few weeks ago, we brought you news of the Grumman LEM-V, the military airship. Well, it seems they weren't the only ones inspired by the Avengers Assemble movie. A concept for another even scarier military airship was revealed recently. MBDA, a missile manufacturer, commissioned some weapons engineers to take a guess how UAVs, that's unmanned aerial vehicles, will be deployed in the future. Their answer was the CVS-301 Vigilus, a sort of low-altitude Death Star. The idea is that it floats about out of range of ground missiles, but it would be capable of launching drones to rain destruction on ground targets. Although it looks like it would be more at home in a futuristic video game, it has already garnered a fair bit of interest, so it could become a reality in the not too distant future.
That's your lot for this edition of Tech News.
We'll see you next time.